Recording. Hi, everybody. Donnie Bond here. I'm going to go over my makeup routine for my daily makeup routine with the products that I use and show you how they work for me. And anyway, so the first thing that I do is I buy a very inexpensive pack of handkerchiefs, men's handkerchiefs, and I use them just for my makeup. See, there's lipstick and eye makeup and stuff all over them, and that's what I use them for. That's all I use this for. Now I have other ones that and I just have 2 or 3 that I just use for this, and then I just keep washing them. And of course they're stained and they don't ever like come out, but I know they're clean because I washed them. And there will be a link below for the handkerchiefs that I use that I get from Amazon. So the first thing that I do, and all of these products that I'm using, I get from Amazon. And I also want you to know that I discovered that L'Oreal has purchased Maybelline, so they're all one company. And most of the stuff I use is either Maybelline or L'Oreal. So the first thing I do is I use this Maybelline eyebrow. It's called Tattoo Studio by Maybelline, and my eyebrows are pretty light and pretty sparse. So, and even this is the blonde, because I have very, very light hair, as you can see, and my blue eyes and everything, and I'm just very fair. So anyway, it comes in a thing with a brush that's similar to a mascara brush. And it also comes with a little brush like this. And I'll show you what this brush is for in a few minutes. I always keep a Q-tip that I've wet both ends, and then I just set it on the table, on a paper towel on the table. I usually do this in the bathroom, so I just do it in the bathroom on the sink. But this is actually easier because I can get my camera in here. My bathroom is really small. So anyway, you can see how light this is. But watch when I put it on my eyebrows, how dark it makes my eyebrows look. So what I do is take my little finger and I put it up against my face so that I'm anchoring my hand so I keep it steady. So I just go straight across like this. I'm doing this in front of a camera instead of a mirror, and it's really hard. And do the same thing on this side. And then I take the little thing that came in the box, the little brush, and I go back like this and forth. And then I use this handkerchief to wipe that excess off. Because if I put a whole bunch of this on my eyebrows, it will actually make me look make my eyebrows look quite dark. And I don't want them to look dark. I just want them to look full. And so I go back and forth like this, and then go like this, and then go down like this, and then go back through again. And you can see how that filled in my eyebrow. Okay, now I go back in and wipe this off with this handkerchief and do the same thing on this side. Go up, and you kind of roll the brush as you're going up. I didn't get as much on this side as I did on the other side, so I'm just going to put a little bit more right here. And you really want to just get it right on the tip ends of the hair of your lashes. You don't want it so it doesn't go on your skin so much. There, see? got that spot filled in. There. Now I have my eyebrows. This one still looks a little bit darker. So I'm going to take some of this off. And if you want to, you can just take that handkerchief and just wipe some of it off. Just dab it off. Because I got too much, because this is the one I put it on first. So there was more on the brush when I put it in there. Now they look more even. I still have a little bit of a spot right here that I need to get a little bit more out of the thing. And just put a little bit right here. And run through there. Okay. There. Now they look pretty well even. Okay. Close this back up. And the next thing I do is my eyelashes. And what I use is this voluminous primer. It's made by L'Oreal. And you'll see what this does for my eyelashes. Let me just take a sip of. Okay. So what you want to do is you just want to have just a little bit on the ends. And what you do is always do your lower lashes first, because if you do your upper lashes first and then you look up to do your lower lashes, you'll get mascara on your skin up here. So always do the lower ones first. So you start out with going like this, and then just see it's white, but you'll see in just a minute how long this makes my eyelashes look. And I just usually like to have a little bit on the ends there, a little bit extra on the ends there, and just use the tip of the to get them saturated. And then this is weird doing this in a camera because I've never done this in a camera before. I usually do it in the bathroom underneath the mirror. Okay, so get a little bit more. And when you do your any kind of mascara, anything like that, don't go like this to get it on there. Put it down in there and roll it around like this, and then bring it out. Because if you do like this, it keeps forcing air down in there and it makes it dry out faster. Okay, so here's the top. Let me show you how I do this. Same thing, you just go back and forth. And then you start going from the outside and you kind of aim it towards your ear. Now, look how and as you can see, I'm twirling the brush. Okay. And I actually need to get some more of this because this is almost empty, so it's not going on as much as it normally does. And then go. And see, this is why you have your wet Q-tip there. Get it right off your skin. There. And see, if you just close your eyes on there, it puts the pressure on there, and then you can Okay. And this has got a little blob right here. So let's get that off. Okay. Now I've got the primer on. And then I use the Full and Soft Maybelline mascara. Get all of these from Amazon. So you start over again on the bottom. Put your finger here so that you'll anchor yourself. Or put your hand like this, and then always rest your hand on an anchor so that your hand is steady. You see it goes right on over that white. And then you just get it on there. And then you just comb them through. Okay. Now, another thing. And okay, so what you want to do is you want to start at the top, because if somebody looks at you from up above, they're just going to see that white primer. Okay, and here's where I have my Q-tip that's wet. So I can just get that right off of my skin before it gets too dark. Now come from the bottom and close your eye down on it and twirl the wand. See how long my eyelashes look now? So, and then you do the same thing on this side. Take my thumb, put it on my chin, and then just anchor my hand here. Go underneath. Get all, cover up all that white. Okay, got a little bit on there. So I'm gonna put that off with the wet thing. And then I'm going to just do one last. Okay, there's our. Oh, and save your little thing that came out of your tattoo thing. So you'll have another one like this, because these are a little bit glopped together, and you just want to comb them out with this. There. Now, see how much longer my eyelashes look? Okay. Okay, top of my face is done. Now it's time to do my lips. And for my lips, I use this L'Oreal infallible all day. It's pretty much all day lipstick. There's a caveat to making it last all day through meals and everything. And I hardly ever do anything that I don't mix two colors, because one color is too dark or too bright and the other one's too light. So I use these two colors. I'm a warm complexion, so I use this. It's kind of like a terracotta color, and it's number 103. And this is a like a coral color, which is number 207. Get them from Amazon. Now there's a trick here to getting your lips lined and filled in. So the first thing you want to do is take your handkerchief and get every bit of moisture off your lips. Oh, and before I know I'm thirsty, so I'm going to take a sip. And then I'm going to go back and do that again. Okay. Now, I take the darker one and line my lips with it and then fill it in with the lighter one. You want to have your anchor here on your chin and then just press your thumb and draw an X at those little points on your lips. So draw an X. This is really weird doing it in a camera. It's a whole lot different than doing it in a mirror. So bear with me here. Okay. Now go from and to. So start here and fill that in. And then go a little bit further and fill it in. And there. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now then just draw a little line down on your bottom lip, right in the middle. And go from and to. Now they're lined perfectly. But it's a little darker than I like to wear my lipstick, so I like to mute it with the lighter color. And then I go back in and just fill it in. Like when you used to color, outline and color in the coloring book when you were a kid, that's what we're doing here. So now, see, it's a little bit more muted and it's a nice color. So anyway, that's the way I do my face makeup. And so I always have my hair pinned up like this to keep it out of my face so I can do it. I let my hair down and I'm going to have to wet my hair because my curls look like an explosion in a mattress factory. So I've got to calm my curls down a little bit with some gel and some spray it down with some water. But anyway, my hair is natural curly and it tends to has a mind of its own. So right now, see, I gotta wet it. So anyway, that's how I do my makeup. And I really don't even wear face makeup because I take really good care of my skin with my artisan skincare products that I will do a video about how I make my cleanser and my hyaluronic acid serum and my moisturizer. And that's all I use, just 3 products. It's very simple. My skincare routine is very simple, but I am in my late 60s and yeah, I might have a few bagginess, but I don't have any lines on my neck. As you can see, I don't have any lines on my neck or anything like that. So I take excellent care of my skin. So the best makeup is good skincare. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for bearing with me on my first video here. And I would like to, I have all of the links in the video below. So you can click, and obviously you might not be wearing the same colored lipsticks, but I do recommend that you get, like, say, my complexion is warm, so I use warm colors. But if you are a cool complexion, this color would be more of a magenta, and this would be more of like a rose. So that's kind of the comparison that you would do there. So anyway, oh, and one more thing. I'm going to make sure lips are completely dry. And then on the other end of this lipstick, there is the clear gloss that you put on. And once that's completely dry, when you do like this and your lips don't stick together at all, then you know they're dry. And then you put this on, and then you'll want to put it on before you eat, before you drink anything, before you eat anything. As long as you keep your lips glossed up, this will pretty much stay on all day through a meal. And most people look at me when I'm eating and they go, "How come you still have lipstick on?" But this is my secret. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. And there will be more videos to come with some of the other things that I do and some different things about myself. And anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Bye.